dude. This guy, I tell ya. I'm gonna change out my blanket. Yep, that's my dog. He is very, very handsome. He absolutely loves getting pets. Let's see. Do you know what Therians are? Kind of. Somebody's asked me that in the past, and it's kind of like, because I didn't know then, but they kind of described it as like furries in a way. That is Rex. That's his name. He's our older dog. He's not old. He's old, but not that bad. He's like middle-aged. He's almost 6 years old. Yeah. So he's super cute. I have a second dog as well. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Summer. Hopefully it's good weather where you are. It's kind of a cloudy day where I am. Whoa. You have a cockapoo named Waffle. Aww. So I have Rex, the German Shepherd, and then I also have Dakota. That is a blue heeler. I don't know where she is right now. She's somewhere in the house. Let's see. Yoseline said hi, hello. You're in my walls. That's weird. I know you're not. If you are, I'm gonna be shocked because Rex barks at like everything. So does Dakota. He's so fluffy. He is very fluffy. I have to brush him later today and probably give him a bath, but I might push the bath until tomorrow. Where am I from? I'm from a small town in Indiana. You want a poodle so bad? I don't know. I'm not a huge poodle fan, mainly because of the maintenance that you have to do. Um, brushing them like all the time because just how their fur is, like depending on their coat, um, they can get matted very easily if you don't maintain that. Whereas like with Rex over there, I brush him maybe 2-3 times a month. Let's see. Dog needs a bath. He's so fluffy. Give him a bath. Is he good in a bath? Rex doesn't really care for baths. He's not much for water. He definitely always tries to escape every single time. I am from America. Have I kissed a girl ever? Be honest. Unless you count Dakota, which is my dog, I have not. Your dog hates baths. Yeah, well, cockapoos are pretty small. So if you have somebody else there helping you out, hopefully it won't be too bad. You have been to America once. America is huge. I've never been outside of the country, just because there's so much to see in the country. You good? Yeah, okay. Okay. You went to Florida? Florida? Where'd you go? Like Orlando or one of the beaches? Orlando is a very, very big place for tourists to go. I like going to Florida. Your dog is 7. Ooh, they're getting up there. You gotta start feeding them the senior food. What time is it there? 4 p.m. Orlando. Did you go to like Disney World or Universal Studios? What does Rex eat? He eats dog food. Now, we feed him Purina, one of the Purina Pro plans, sensitive skin and stomach. He has a lot of health issues. He has a lot of allergies. He has epilepsy, so he has seizures every now and then. Yeah. Disney, I freaking love Disney World so much. If it wasn't so expensive, I would go more often. It's so late over here. What time is it where you are? Heathen BPD says hello. Yeah. As far as like the dog food that we were feeding Rex, we just recently switched to the new food. We used to always give him lamb and rice food, but since he's been having a lot of issues with his coat, we decided we'd try and slowly transition him over to the new food. 9 p.m. Holy cow. Well, just killing time on the homestead. All right. That's cool. Ooh, I just got a pop-up said, add a Q&A sticker. Talk to yourself out loud. Might as well add that. Let's see. Is that right? Is that right, Mr. Rex? Here, let me see if I can flip the camera, see if he'll do it again. Of course, he walks away as soon as I flip the camera to him. On a tiny 287 acre. I wouldn't say that's tiny. I'm on an acre and a half, like approximately acre and a half. At 287, you won't even see your neighbor. Look at that. There's Dakota. She's stretching like she was just napping. In Europe. I figured that much with that time difference. Yeah. Because I'm on Eastern time in the U.S. You talk to the animals. What kind of animals you got? When I go live, it's always really weird because you guys are talking to me, but it's through text, but I'm talking out loud so you can hear my response. Raise your own meat, grow veggies, have a river and some woods. That is like the ideal situation. Like if there were to be an apocalypse for some reason, you'd be set. Yeah, that's pretty neat. All the way in the UK. I've never been there. Maybe one of these days I'll go out there. There's the dogs, goats, cow, mule, chickens, rabbit on solar. So you're like self-sustaining out there. That's pretty neat. I would love to have that. We're hoping. So there's a pasture behind us that used to have cows. Oh, sounds like Rex might need a potty, so we'll see. My husband is currently redoing our deck, so we have to take Rex out front. But our front yard's not fenced in, but our backyard is, and I don't really want to take him out because if he sees something, he will drag me behind him. Reload your ammo. It's pretty bad weather right now. Well, that's unfortunate. It's just cloudy right now for me. Oh. See if you can't really see through the window. It's okay. It's just cloudy where I am. A chilly, cloudy day. Start with goats, milk and meat. Cows are a lot more work. Well, the back pasture's probably, if I remember, they said it was like around another like 7 or 8 acres. And what I would love to do with that is plant a bunch of trees. But I thought about getting chickens, but I just don't eat enough eggs. And so with all the extra eggs, we would have to find somebody that would take them. Oh. Yeah, if I ever had to actually raise my own meat, I would become vegetarian. I get attached to live things way too easily. Like, I have a fish tank, and the first time one of my fish died, I was kind of upset about it. I didn't cry tears, but I was like, oh, It hurt. I'm good with my fish now. If they pass away, I'm like, okay, it's just another fish. Because when I was in college is when I got my fish tank. And, fish only live a few years and then they die. But what'd you say? You can donate them to a church. Eggs. I mean, I could do that. So, like at my church, I see all the time, like a family that brings in eggs and gives it to other people. Now, my church does do some type of like food pantry in a way, but yeah. Hi, can you shout out my son's 18th birthday? Happy birthday, Junior. Well, happy birthday to them. You can tell them the stranger on the internet told them happy birthday. But it was not the best, but I don't care. But yeah. I'm kind of just chilling in my house. You're Norse pagan, and anyone in our kindred is welcome to my meat freezer if they need food. Well, that's good. I don't really know what that is, but okay. It seems like you have a good community. Nice supportive community. Welcome back, Rex. Kindred is like a church. Okay, I figured as much. Why hold the phone instead of setting us on the table? Because if I set you on the table, then you won't see me. You would see my ceiling. Or like, you can see her. But learn something new every day, I guess. It hopes to be the cool uncle because I never grew up. I retired at 40 and came home. That's cool. I would love to not have to keep going into work every day. I tell my husband all the time that he needs to get promoted or something so I could quit my job. Say hi to the people on live. Oh, there you go. But, yeah.
Where's his leash
at? It's on the side table right there. But, you gonna let him out?
He's asking to go.
Yeah.
Are you not Dakota?
Dakota. You sold your soul. Yeah, I don't want to do retirement that way. Yeah, that's not quite what I would do. You were a private contractor, mostly in Africa and the Middle East. So yeah, I got one of those homesteads. Okay. That's neat. What? So, as a contractor, were you like building houses or something? Oh, of course he did. I'll get you some paper towel. What? All right. Peace out. I gotta go help with Rex.